Hello everybody, this is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, here with day 3 of Island Raid, and I regret to inform you, we didn't make it. With consistent pressure from Hot 9 and X-War, and BTW consistently controlling the field, we just did not have enough to be able to push really in any direction whatsoever. As much as we would have liked to continue on with this island, it would have simply drained resources and left us unprepared for the next one. So we decided to pack it up and head back to Region 6 in hopes of having a better matchmaking next time. Honestly, I believe if BTW hadn't been here, it would have been a much more even fight. We know X-War is capable of putting up a defense on their own, and same with Hot 9. Pushing back against them even without BTW's help was definitely a lot more fun than when BTW was around. But we're okay with this. We're going to replenish our resources and come back for next island. But I will go ahead and give you my standard update. As you can see, BTW is definitely a G2 or G1 alliance. They have the activity, they have the power. With the amount of flags that they're building, they are definitely spending gems in order to get the cement that they need, and most of their members are doing that. So they fully deserve to win this island. Hands down, they earned it. Fine, Fox, and Too Hot definitely helped put up a fight against BTW on multiple fronts, and we had our own sets of field fighting against BTW from time to time, but we're fighting against the bigger alliance. That's all it was there, and hopefully we can rally and come back next island to give you something a little bit more eventful, at least for our region. So, from the looks of it, it'll be between BTW, X-War, and Hot 9 for who's going to get the top 3. So, let's take a look at G1. Okay, so the first people to actually touch the level 8 was AOW. HNB has been pushed back to their level 6, and it appears as if they're going to defend that to avoid being dead last with everything they have. I'm not surprised, I cannot blame them. No one wants to be dead last, even if you're in a 1v7 situation. So they'll hold on to this as much as they can. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more action out of them today, because it looks as if they're going to have a 3v1 around their level 6 at any point. AC-18 has gotten their level 7. It looks as if Lost is going to be building around AC-18 and within time head up to WRPG to take their level 6. Honestly, it's a way for Lost to get a few more points to stay ahead of HNB, because you know HNB took their level 6 either first or second. And with Lost having no other points, they're likely either 7th or 8th in score right now. Arkham has their level 6 and has come over here to, based on the builds, they may take Boone's level 7. Once it connects right here, they won't need that level 7 to create the connection. And Boone can build from here or from here at any point in time. Oh, hi Smoke Alt, I just noticed you were in the chat. But all in all, this went as expected. We got to watch quite a bit of fighting in the last couple of days. Hopefully we'll get to see more today, but we will get to that a little bit later. backing out of G1, let's head into G2 and see if the battle has gone there as well as we thought it has. So ANCS still around the level 8, and they've connected with Murder, but considering they haven't built any flags around here, there's likely some form of non-aggression pact, or at least a non-aggression pact between the two. AC-18 has since built down and taken KLGD's level 7, or number 7, level 7's position there. So KLGD will likely be kept to their level 6. I'm curious to see if ANCS will push further in that direction, because it looks like they're set up to. But who knows? 7LG has built a large area around this space. They do have some troops over here to fight, but it doesn't look as if ANCS is too worried about it. And then you have Fox 3 also touching the space over here, with some troops defending it. But again, this isn't ANCS showing a lot of concern right now. Fox 1 not even touching them. I don't think they've grown their area since yesterday, so they've likely gone back home, which completely understand that at this point. So Fox 0 not doing much. New D got pushed back, and it might be that ANCS has created that non-aggression pact to help push back against New D without actually having to lose any troops. Helping out in field fighting, that kind of thing. But New D has also backed up to their level 6 hard and are just building around it at this point. From the looks of it, yeah, they're doing slow builds to get some points. So, G2 progressing just as expected. Let's head on back. Now, let's take a look at G4. Has the map changed at all? Oh, we have connection at the level 8. DHX has completely pushed back KNQs all the way to their helipad. Good lord, I wish I could have seen that happen. Because if you remember yesterday, they were stuck here around this level 7, just sitting there. So I don't know if they received help from HAO. They likely did, even in the form of just field fighting. Because we know that DHX wasn't doing a lot on the field. They were mainly just pushing through with rallies. Based on the shape of all this, they may have built around some space in order to hit them in the back. Just the weird way they're building here looks as if they went around something first and then broke it. But that's just a guess there, because this is a normal build. You just build one line, connect to it. So it appears that the Alliance is now over here doing some fighting. They're pushing back against HSU in the field as well as cores. It looks as if cores may have attempted to build over to HSU's space and break it, and they did at one point, because I remember that weird staggered build that HSU had here. But HSU has since just rebuilt from the top. I am curious if DHX is here to... they are here to fight cores. HSU doesn't appear to be stopping them, so cores is definitely getting pushed back by DHX. Joker, They have extended. Oh boy. Was Joker just sitting there building up cement in hopes of waiting for a good time to strike? Maybe. But Joker has taken their level 6, their level 7. And are they over here to take this level 6? No. So, likely don't want to get into a scuffle with HAO or with DHX, considering they're allies. Completely understand. .97 KO. Still here, but not doing anything. So, we do still have a little bit of fighting from Chorus and anyone that wants to fight them in the field. But as it stands, it looks as if DHX is going to be taking over this island, with HAO in second place and, oddly enough, Joker in third. Just based off what they have here. And Lezef just not participating. Okay. Now, I did get quite a few notifications from our sister alliance in Region 6 saying that they had a lot going on here in G8. So let's take a look. DBN has completely surrounded the level 8. They are currently dealing with this, well, it doesn't look as if they're dealing with it anymore. SDS is not fighting them here. DBN doesn't have a connection with any other alliance, it appears. So, while they haven't taken... Oh, SDS is building to the level 7 up here to take second place, while DBN takes the level 8 for first. It goes okay. We are currently out of island. We will not be fighting anymore in our island, which is kind of sad, but we just couldn't hold up against BTW in the field. It was only a matter of time before they built over to us anyway, so anything, even if we had beaten X-War and Hot 9, which may have been possible through attrition, we wouldn't have been able to hold a candle to BTW afterwards. We have... It looks as if this island has reached its end game as well. R4W is pushing back against Prey. And DBN is also going to cut them off here. They've already decided this tower is going to go away. So while Prey was... The way they handled themselves, I don't know if I would call them bullies. They were just powerful and they knew it. The thing that bugs me the most is that they were always online. That's honestly their biggest strength. They have some powerful players, absolutely. But the fact that I don't think I saw Stompy log off was ridiculous. I don't know if they are simply passing the tier 6 accounts off to the next person to play, or they just have people that don't have a life. I don't know. But their bigger players really didn't log off. Okay, so DBN's going to cut off Prey back here. I don't think there's anything they can really do about it. They'll mount a defense, but honestly, I'd want to get DBN absorbed into one alliance in Region 6. I completely understand why they want to keep it separated. I do, but we at least need the fighters from both alliances in the same alliance. DBN has some very good fighters, and we should all be in the same alliance for Island Raid. Plus, it'll make Pompey's more fun too. I think that would actually end up getting me kicked out of the Region 6 Pompeii, or the main one anyway. But if they put me down in a weaker one, I can dominate. Defensively, anyway. Well, I'm getting sidetracked. G8 looks like it's going to be decided here in a couple of hours. Prey is going to get cut off. R4W's not going to have any other issues. And they're just determining how to get the points that they need to get people the rank they're supposed to get. So, backing out. Let me make sure that my stream is published. I'm 15 minutes in, so hopefully I don't have too many people missing it. Again, I love that notification in Discord. When it recognizes that I'm streaming, it tells me. Oh, yeah, hard. Here, I'll show you. Not all the way to pad, but they know we're done. Between BTW in the field and X-War and Hot 9 pushing us with rallies, we could hold against the rallies. Honestly, we could hold against any one of them separately for an extended period of time, if not push back against them. But once it had, I believe at one point this morning there was rallies from X-War and Hot 9, like a total of 6 or 7 of them at a time. And BTW was just sitting in the field, making sure that the rallies could get reinforced. It was disgusting. But I will. Nope, nothing good. Well, here, I'll just show you. My hospital's full. I have 18 days of healing sitting in here. And this isn't from my shelter getting attacked. This is from me reinforcing garrisons or helping out in rallies. I'm actually not too upset about it. What I'm going to do, I think, since Top Commander's coming up and one of the events in Top Commander is to use healing speed-ups, I will wait until the final day of the Crisis event that pops up after Island Raid for the one that helps you with all of your healing. The one that this event is centered around. I'll wait until the final day of it. I'll use that help. They'll take off a lot of my healing for that point, and then as soon as Dark Seal starts and the kill event begins, I can pump all of my speeds into healing and then go fight in Dark Seal. So I've got enough resources to heal all of them. So, I'm not too concerned. I can just say I left everything in Island. May sit out the next island just to replenish some resources and focus on getting myself to tier 6 as soon as possible. There was one island I wanted to look at because I was told there was some betrayal. And I'm curious to see it. Nope. Where is it? Oh, you're sitting here watching it. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay, so first of all, whose is this? Pros got pushed back. It looks like pros went to attack you at your 7 and you said no, which impressive. You've pushed them back. Pros is currently building a tower up to you, and they're probably going to try and push you around this way. Although, for me, I probably would have gone around if I was going to try and attack you here. But you are currently working against Mort. Get that rally reinforced. Pros betrayed you? Well, make sure you make that as public as possible. People don't tend to want to work with pros betrayed both Mort and you? I'm confused. You're currently fighting Mort. Oh, they also betrayed the other alliance. 690. RUA has been pushed back. Mort and Pro both betrayed you. And it looks as if Nova is trying to help out at least. But you can tell they're kind of running out of troops as well. They're bringing cars out to the field. But they are pushing back. So you're getting some assistance there. I know this is you. If there's a way you can switch those around for the next rally you do, please do that. I mean, I know it's still a full rally right now, and you're doing some great counter damage against this Varley person who's dumb enough to hit you. But Catherine is the better rally leader. The skill damage tree is what you need to... Oh, here we go. Sorry, I had a bunch of chats. I just logged in and signed in. And I'm happy to help. Let's see. You've got Tom Rigoro on defense. This is a good defense. To lose the same amount of power on a rally is okay because it means that they are going to die. And I honestly miss rallies that were this long. I don't doubt that one bit. You got pros here. A bit of a loss on your end, but you still killed more troops than they did. You attacked here. This is great. You kept it short. Kept it short, did a lot of damage. Backed out when you should have. If you could have had this rally, if you could have had this continued, you would have won that. But that's fine. You're perfectly fine to back out of that. This is beautiful. Nice, easy, quick kill on someone who wasn't prepared for you to attack their tower. You're doing a wonderful job. And honestly, your skill damage is still more than keeping up with his basic attack damage, which is fine. If he keeps coming out to attack you with these stupid-ass troops, you're only killing more of his. So... scout that tower and see if there are few enough troops for you to be able to swarm it. I don't know how many it has left based on how slow it's going. It's probably still fairly full. Here, let me go ahead and get through all of these. Troop type. Okay, let's see. Do you know what is required for taking levels? Combos are. Thanks in advance. Rally will work just fine. Just be ready to reinforce. Just got Master Jin. Should I put him in arena? I can't view the map right now because I'm looking at somebody else. Not as he is. Can be useful with a maxed first skill. Oh, they're adding tier 2. But they still have almost 1 million tier 4 sitting in it. So the fact that they're spread out as far as their troops are concerned means you're winning. And they don't have a fully awakened Raigoro, and the very stupidly built one too. That poor Raigoro is not able to do much because you don't have as much infantry in here. So how many troops does your rally have left in it? If you're keeping your rally full of riders, you'll still come out on top with that one. They're gonna take that tower, but that's fine. They can push you back to here, and it's not gonna hurt. Just be prepared for them to build right here and try and cut you off from Mort. But with as long as it takes to burn towers, you're fine. You've got plenty of time. Your trades are getting slightly better too. Nova is pushing them back and is going to have a lot of fun cutting them off. If they get this tower built before you end up winning against that tower, I would suggest resetting and starting over with a full rally of riders. You could actually double rally this tower, and there's really not much they would be able to do to stop it. You would have some amazing trades on it too. Oh yeah, they are definitely great allies. Nova is really putting in the work for you. Well, let's take a look at the rest of the region real quick. The 690's kind of staying out of things. They've taken 2 level 6s, and they're probably going to stick with what they got. You've got Mort pushing there. FCA, I don't really know what they're doing. It's hard to say. Nova helping you out. Got you. Doesn't have any cement at the moment. Oh, if they drop, yeah. If you take care of that tower, let Nova fight against Mort, because they're handing them their ass at this point. They still have it full. Farley is just dead set on trying to hit you with anything that he has, but he's not even bringing a debuff troop out to the field, which is weird as it is. You've got a pros player in your territory up there. He's running A fight will answer properly a bit later. Yeah, just watching your skill damage. Cynthia hitting for 7,000, 7,600, and you're getting Catherine's secondary hit too. They're not able to... Let's be honest, you're not the weakest here. Nova 1.7. 1.2. Well, let's make sure. Something. With 80 members. Yeah, pros should be doing a lot better than they are. The fact that you're able to fight against them shows just how well you're doing. 1.2 over here with 84. Slightly stronger. Mort is getting hammered. While technically you are the lowest power here, if I remember correctly, you didn't have too many players that outdid you in power. You're fairly well built for a 40 million power person, and it's showing that your alliance is active enough to make use of that. Yeah, and it shows, and you're using it well. How's that tower scout doing right now? Oh, Pros is coming out on the field. You might want to have Nova head up and help. Yeah, might want to shoot Nova a message to help out in the open field. If they start swarming your rally, I would reset it. Because right now you're not taking very favorable trades. Honestly, this is a fully expected low level. Lower level island. Our first island felt like this. We weren't against anyone huge. We were down in like G8 or G9 when I was with back when we were still called Little Boone before we split from them. What are you hitting? Catwoman needs to back off. I will come back in and check on you in a bit. I had one more I wanted to look at before I fully got situated into watching fights. So I will be back in about 5 minutes to watch your fight. I believe it was... Oh, let me go ahead and check the chats, because... direct messages... Sorry, I'm sitting in Discord trying to find that message they asked me to go to. He didn't say. He says he's region 184, but it doesn't say what region island he's in. Okay, I'll just come back to watch you again. Because let's be honest, a double betrayal is interesting. And this is along the same level of people that, oh, man, you have some good allies. Nova coming up just scaring the crap out of pros. This Mayam knows how to fight, although they have the strength to fight. They're not bringing out great troops. Neither is Azrael the Conqueror. Whereas some of your people need some work as well, but the fact that they're showing up is a huge deal. I love seeing Lee Lewis is out here. Russell, that's not yours. Liam Jaden is not a good choice. There's better options. I do like seeing Jaden's out here. Is that a Jaden Maxine? That's either a Jaden Maxine or a Jaden Peggy. No, oh crap. You're doing well for yourself. I would click out of it. Work on what your team brings to the field. I mean, yes, numbers are great, but make sure that they're actually going to help you in a fight. Just throwing cars and a bunch of Jadens around isn't going to do it. Yeah, it goes, a lot of times it goes based on power. So I have my Jaden, it always wants to default to Rigoro Jaden for me, because I have, Jaden's my only leader, so any equipment that I get for leaders automatically goes to him. These are better trades again. You lose a little bit here, but you hit for skill damage and it catches back up. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at this. Ooh, switch Martin Tomaram. Tom has better talents. Let's see. You've got the overall gear here. And that's... well, it's nice that when somebody gets a legendary gear, they take no time to hone its abilities. So, you have worthless garrison counter damage and food gathering speed sitting on it. But, yeah, definitely switch Tom and Martin around. You've got great infantry buffs. Use them. Just going to type this in here. Is Nova going to push back against Pro on that tower as well? If you can kick them out of that tower and then just hit maintenance, Nova can sit there and guard it. They would have to launch a rally at it again. Just something you can do. I don't mean to sound pushy. No, your rally's doing great. I'm just trying to give you a few tips. If Nova's already going to help out in the field, if they take out those 3 people up there, you can hit the stop burning button on that, and it would take a whole nother rally to take it down. Okay. Let's go see if G1 is doing anything. I haven't done any of my daily stuff today. Let's see. Battle overview in G1. Don't be sorry. You're pushing back against alliances that have more power than you. I'm just glad it's working out well in your favor. And oh, what's going on here? They're gonna cut off the tower in the back. It really is. If you have the spare 7,000 gems to use, yeah, save it for VIP and the battle center. But Secret Armory, hit refresh. Unless you're getting like 4 or 5 of these boxes, wouldn't bother spending the 7,000 gems on it. Just wouldn't do it. You can hit that refresh every like 8 hours or something like that, and unless you get something really good, yeah, every 8 hours, wouldn't even bother. Oh crap. Really need to trade off some of my steel. Running full infantry is very cheap on steel. What did they rally with? Based on how much damage this is taking, I would... No, not Big Daddy. You rallied with Robert Eddy? No. Which one is the rally? Can't tell by the size. There's too much going on. Well, regardless of who's leading that rally, it's doing well. Oh, I lost you. That's better. Look at that legendary gear. Get that thing honed. Get rid of this rider squad block. The infantry squad defense, perfectly fine. Infantry squad damage red? That's a new one. I know what it is, but seems kind of silly. And in case you're curious, what this means is it increases your damage by 0.8% when you're in the red, which is down to about 30% of your troops. Unless I'm completely missing what red is, my understanding of that is it increases your damage by 0.8% when you're in the red. This would be something that's okay in arena, but in the field you shouldn't be letting yourself go down to red. Squad defense is fine. Squad block, always great. Infantry squad defense, again, fine. Get rid of this rider squad block. Hone out, get some infantry buffs on it. You can do the same here. Get rid of the travel speed. Infantry doesn't need to be fast. Ooh, this is beautiful. Love seeing this. I have a video where I went over honing, but once you're done with your fight, I can do a little bit of honing in here to show you the process. Back to 68. Take what's going on there. Oh, look at that. You were even there for a second. Keep that rally full. I think you've got this. They're cleared from it. If you can reach over, click it, and turn it off. Hey, if it works. Yeah, see if you can stop this thing from burning. I think it's been going for a while now, hasn't it? There you go. How many troops does it have left? I can understand what Mayam is doing there, but he's not staying out on the field long enough to do it. You see, he's letting his rage get up to about 75% and then he's stopping. You don't get the defense debuff. Still. Oh, look at that. They're all shifting down. We're down to a far less troops than before. He's only got about 550,000 infantry in there now. That's why he's taking more damage. Mayam is bouncing back to his city to replenish her city. No. Why? They betrayed you, and now you're working with Nova to completely push them back. Why in the world would you go for a truce? Nova is set up to burn their tower back there. Well, hello, person. We are currently enjoying day 3 of Island. Thank you for joining us. It appears as if Nova is going to launch a rally soon. There we go. There's a Jin rally. So even if yours has taken away so many of their troops, we're going to watch this tower melt. Here, you get to watch on my screen that melt. Make sure you stop that tower from burning if you can. What do you got here? It looks as if it's a Jin Lewis. Not a bad choice for this point in the game. And what is your island? Are you just farming, Stroke? Oh, okay. Try and catch it before it burns down. We'll watch this rally hit for a second. Oh! Oh no. That is a Maxine on Garrison. Nova can swarm that and it'll die. That is going to drop to yellow really quick. Look at the skill damage, because Maxine has no 44,000. Yeah, swarm the crap out of that. Yeah, it's a Maxine Liam. They're taking 10,000 points in basic damage, and over 40,000 in skill damage. You did good. You did really good killing so many of their troops here in this tower that this is just a walk in the park for Nova. Jin likely has about 1.65 million troops in that rally. And they're melting a 1.5 million garrison as if it's not there. There you go. Mort wants a truce so that their cities don't get burned because they're not online to protect them. You're going to burn that tower down and get all of your resources back. I'll be right back in just a second. We'll go check out G40 real quick. Let's see. G40, you said, is boring. Oh, I can see why it's boring. You have IC8, who's 6, 7, 8, and is kind of just playing with people at this point. They appear to have let CSWU have that level 7 and are working to push. Like, TOTS used to have some space here, now they don't. GC67 has taken 2 level 6s. AW1 has gotten pushed out. So it looks as if this island is pretty much over as well. IC8 taking first place. CSWU taking second. And let's see. QZOE taking third. Yeah, 3 level 6s doesn't beat 2 level 6s and a 7. So, yeah, your island's pretty much done, and they've just already decided who's getting what. The question is are any more of the alliances going to get pushed back to their helipad for giggles at this point? I can see why you call it boring. If it makes you feel any better, my alliance had to back out of our island because we had lost too much fighting. A G1 alliance down in G3 kind of does that for you. If anyone viewing this stream would like to have their island looked at, or just want to show it off, feel free to let me know. That's just funny. That is burning. How's their burn speed doing? I can't scout you. Why would you even give me the opportunity? Because I'm going to scout you from another dimension. 2 per second. There you go. Pros is going to launch a rally. They're already scouting it. I would, okay, 26, 22, 25, good lord. I don't know where you just left to. That level 25 just ran away. I mean, granted, based on their power, they've been either zeroed or they've fought to... No, there they are. They backed up to their 7. So they're prepared to defend the 7. Swarm it. 872,000, swarm it. based on your march earlier, you all are marching out there with about 210,000 a set. If you get 8 people around that rally, that's 1.6 million troops hitting 800,000. The trades will be good. So if you have any of your members that are okay with losing a few troops to kill this thing faster, you're already not taking any damage. And Val here is about to resupply it with some cars, which is actually probably going to weaken it. Yep, it didn't increase the damage, but by 100. You've got Eamon Dervage just came online, is sending some tier 4 into it, but it does include a handful of cars. You're probably back up to 1 million troops sitting in there, but they're all going to be weak at this point. There you go. Your alliance is doing very good at keeping your rally reinforced, though. Switching out is needed. It's good to watch. One thing they can... Like, Mionji did it well here. Pulled troops in closer before switching them out. Black Killer, same thing. Has troops waiting outside. You're almost done. They're not going to be able to keep fighting for too much longer. You'll kill that tower. This one will be gone. Mort won't be able to fight with all the deaths that they have. And the level 25 that was one of the level 25s that was over here just backed off, so there won't be a rally on this tower anymore. Oh, you take the time to control it yourself? Oh, he's going to sleep. Thank you for the follow, Swez. I appreciate it. You're still doing very well for yourself. The rally trades, can't see the numbers anymore. Let me reload the screen. Yep. I knew I was having issues. Welcome to the stream, Suez. We are currently enjoying day 3 of Island Raid in trying to catch any action we can get. Currently having a loading issue with my screen. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Oh, sorry. Okay. And we're back. Let's check out G1, because there was a fight going on in G1. They're down to tier 1 now. God. I can only imagine the amount of points you have right now. Okay. Now, we did have some fighting around this tower earlier, but it looks as if they got pushed back. Is HNB trying anything down here? No. They may be waiting for this alliance here to have a bit more cement to connect, and then they can triple rally any tower that's connecting. $64 million? Oh, man, what I wouldn't give to be down in a lower island again. I can hold a garrison against any T5 rally that comes at me, but tier 6, I'm just not there. You're probably going to fall a little bit behind whoever's garrisoning that tower, simply because they're killing more troops than you. Oh, let's see. I will upgrade some more. Man, I was hoping to get creator event rewards before. Suez, is there any region you would like to see spotlighted in today's stream? Please let me know. Anybody in the stream can have their stream spotlighted. Oh, look at that. Basic damage is now lower on your end than theirs. Is Zero the one? Yeah, Zero's the one that led that rally. The Jen Lewis that wiped out 1.5 million troops in about 15 seconds. Oh, swarm it. Please. They're switching troops out to try not to die. Eamon Derwich just pulled back the rest of his troops to try and replenish them. If you can kill it before he gets a chance to come back, because he's likely coming with about 400,000. If he has that many left. Yeah, here he comes. 2 full marches. Nope, up the damage again. More troops to kill. T4 and a BTW. Weird. Look, yeah, you're only taking 800 points of damage from that. And it's up to 5,000. Look at that. G1 has been interesting for most of this time, mainly because people like bullying HNB this time around. Ours was interesting until about 12 hours ago, but BTW is just kind of taken over. G2 has already been decided. G4 has pretty much been decided. This has been an interesting one to watch for a while now. Oh, sorry, I'm missing your 600, 700, 400. Yeah, it's falling. Swarm the hell out of it. They're not going to be able to replenish it. If they pull any of their troops out, the tower's gone. So now they're just trying to hurt your troops. Eamon's out, and he's not going to be able to refill fast enough. There it goes. Well done. Well done. If any troops make it in that building, swarm it. Don't give him any time. Don't rally it. Because he's got cars going in there now. Swarm it. Kill him. Yeah, he backed out. He saw what he was doing. Finally. Good Lord, that's 2 hours. And it only... Notice how, because it only shows this many of the adds and subtracts, because it can only give you a certain amount of time. Damn. Yeah. You can get a lot more power if you have that break now. I would... Here, let me check your skills real quick. Yeah, you have them both awakened. Switch Catherine out for Cynthia as lead. Put all of this same gear on Catherine. And then head into your purples and... Oh, you were going for travel speed here. Yeah, get this honed out. If you want the speed, then you can leave the squad travel speed in there. I just don't think it's as effective in equipment. But, well done. Now you just got to be ready to start rallying as soon as this tower goes down. Which... Stop it. You did well. If you hadn't have been rallying this tower as hard as you were, this would have been a lot harder to attack. So you made it easy for Nova. Now you can go through and wipe out all these little cities that probably don't have much left at this point. Maybe get some of those resources back you're going to need to rebuild. I'm gonna watch Bella eat a Liam alive. Yep. What you got? You got betrayed by two alliances that were supposed to be stronger than you. Held them off, and now you're able to push back with an ally. It's great to see. Is your game downloaded in there?
It's still loading.
Ah. Well, anyways. Let's see if Boone is doing anything against HNB this time around, or if TBZ has decided to build to them or not. Still no tower built here. I want to see them build this tower here and start some triple rallies. Because you know they will. No fighting back here anymore. I don't know if Boone is just done for the night. Nope. Sir Bravo, no. Where'd you go? Red Bull's sitting over here, likely to start building soon. They'll build to their level 8. Don't know if there will be any altercations with AOW, but they've been kind of alone over here for a while. Yeah, poor HMB didn't have much they could really do against 3 full alliances that were dead set on making sure they didn't get any points. Let's take a look and see if G4 has anything new happening. Doesn't look like they're going to build any further towards them. Can't really take a helipad. I know there was some fighting down here with cores. It looks as if they're waiting on cement to continue building. Yeah, I can check on 73 for you. HSU just came back from a long-ass march. Let's go look. Map, battle overview, scroll forever. There we go. HWA is the one you were looking at from before, and they've made it to the level 8, and they're not touching anyone. So, if SPRC is an ally, great. If not, there's going to be a hell of a fight probably on this side here soon. WPW is not able to push back, but there's no one building to them at this point. Rost is building down away from the level 8, probably to take this level 7. RGFG, they got cut off from their 7 by RI-86 in order to allow Rost to make it. And I can tell they're allies because if Rost was their enemy, they would have cut him off here. So RGFG, who's been fighting like hell to get back to this area, has been kicked out of. HWA is over here rallying. Ooh. I can understand Peter Hank at this level. Not a lot of Bellas running around or other good siege commanders, and this is going to melt because it's a Cynthia Liam. So if you all haven't updated your garrisons at this point in time, please make sure that you're not using a gathering commander on a garrison, whether it be your own or a tower. We just watched about 20 minutes ago in another region a tower garrison of Maxine Liam, and you can probably guess how well that went. Get your hits in or you're not going to get any of the resources. Ah, Psychotic Warlord doesn't get any. Yeah. So many people use Maxine early on because well, it's not horrible skill damage for that early in the game. I mean, 7,000, you get a lot of her stuff for free. Reducing the squad's damage is also kind of nice. But outside of that, you're not getting anything else. You're getting that skill damage and the squad damage reduction, and that's it. There's no defense, there's no stat buffs, there's nada. I mean, hell, at least Jaden has a higher skill damage, a defense debuff, and stat increases, as well as a nice chance to reduce skill damage, but that's minor. I still use him in arena primarily. But we checked on them. HWA is doing just fine. They may, if SPRC is not an ally, they'll have some issues, but I feel like they would have built to them already if they weren't. Get ready. Down to the last bit of this tower. If they, again, they're trying to keep people from clicking on it. That's burning. Your tower is going to stay. Pros is giving up. Pros is backed off. Doesn't look like they're going to do anything else to you. Mort is hoping to God you go with a truce, because you're about to burn at least, you see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're probably dead already. What does this tower cover? Where's the tower over here? This one doesn't reach. Does it? It does. Good lord, you're gonna kill a lot of people over here. Oh, you absolutely should. Worry about making sure that this 8 is taken care of first. Do you have any idea if you'll be able to get the heroes of the best commander in the police station or daily reinforcement? I can answer that question. You're not going to like all of it. I'll show you what it looks like for us right now. For the daily boost, we have up to Chun. And if you look at all of these, you'll notice that they, past Nakano Maya, they are the roulette heroes. Not the actual rewards from Top Commander, but the ones you got from spinning the roulette wheel. If it continues along that train of, well, along that series, we will get, who came after Chun? Elena Jonathan. So Elena will pop up next. And then this last set was Robert Eddie, so we'll get Robert. But I personally haven't seen them add any additional rewards past Nakano. If you didn't get Sven out of Top Commander, honestly, it's okay. Sven is a great rider commander. He's primarily for siege, but if you weren't spending to try and get Sven in the first place, you're probably better off not having that additional hero to throw resources at. It's like, here, I can show you ones that I had to give up hope on myself. Because I also do not have Sven. I do not have Carrie, and I do not have Jonathan. I spun the wheel enough to get Elena and Chun. Oh, sorry, Elena and Chun. And I definitely spun enough to get Robert, being an infantry commander. But with me being an infantry-focused player, I don't need Sven. He's primarily siege. He's got great siege. He's got a great siege skill here, reduction of damage, leading only rider squads, which, if you've seen me, my rider buffs are horrible. Oh, that's easy. Bella should be running with Sven if you have him, or Elena. Elena is by far the most powerful commander on her own, or the most powerful rider commander on her own. When Bella leads her, she's broken. If you don't have Elena yet and you didn't get Sven, then go with Catherine or Cynthia. They can take advantage of Bella's damage buff and still be able to dish out quite a bit of damage thanks to their rider squad attack buffs. But Bella, definitely worth it to have. Pair her with a very strong Rider skill damage commander, and you'll be just fine. But Elena is the best option, in my opinion. I'm sorry, this is 6,000 damage factor on a person that's already taking damage from someone else for 3 seconds. 18,000 damage is the highest skill damage in the game right now. Well, just shy of 18, but when you factor in that you can increase the damage dealt to flank targets by 13%, increase your Rider squad attack by another 20%, and 53% increase to basic attack damage, yeah. The amount of damage that Elena alone can put out is ridiculous. Because I want to watch rallies. Happy to help. I believe I have a video on my YouTube page about Bella where I explain all of this in a bit more detail, going through Bella's skills and also Elena's skills, if you're confused about any of the wording. Because even if I am an infantry commander, I still try to explain the other types of troops. My YouTube? Hold on. I don't have that up right now. Oh. Raigoro Thunder. Tom Martin. Robert Adet is what I use in open field. Oh no. No, I don't want to change the feature hints. I'm playing Doomsday Last Survivor. I don't need any additional tags. Oh, yeah, hold on. It's Mr. Brain 6. Let me get the actual site. Oh crap, I've got 11 notifications on YouTube to go through. Trying to do too much now. My stream is suffering for it. Control C, close out of YouTube, let this load for a second. Anyone have any questions while I'm waiting on this to load, or have something they want me to look at? We can, oh, we see a flag being built here. There, I'll send that. It looks like they're not even waiting to rally them. They're probably all out of troops, so they're just zeroing them as they go. 13 million. I can't blame them. I would probably be tanking with Raigoro Thunder and then hitting them with everything else. Here, let me share that with you. Go over into Robert, share with. Yes. Well, Mort probably doesn't have any more tanky troops left. You killed them all on that tower. The fact that you can still fight after all of that shows you, yeah, they're not even waiting. Yep, Robert is the love of Elvis and Freddie Mercury. I would definitely start hitting some of these players and get your get some of your resources back. They probably don't have much left, so any rally would be good enough. But definitely don't let them take all the resources from this. You earned them. Well, this person's heading back. Okay. Is there anyone that would like their region checked out? Please leave it in the chat and I'll go take a look and see how your region is doing. For anyone who's joined recently that's interested in how my region is going, a G1 worthy alliance has completely taken over the map. Yeah, BTW definitely needs to be in G1. They're currently building around everywhere. Are they going to double rally? No, Fox is trying to help out Fine. Fox and Fine aren't going to be able to push back BTW, so it's just a matter of kind of just recuperating for next island for us. Mob got knocked back to our helipad due to a 2v1 with rallies and BTW covering the field. Just wasn't much we could do. So, 2 full days of fighting. A lot of us got our points for island raid, especially on Garrison. And we're just going to cut our losses and be prepared for the next one. Okay, so you have Raigoro, not a bad build on him. Tom is okay, but you're not worried about the healing too much there. But with both of their levels, you can still run a Tom Martin. If you don't have Eddie yet... Oh. That's assuming all infantry. Raigoro Alex will give you a good shield and an area buff for all of your infantry troops. Tom Martin is just great in 1v1 at your stage in the game. Adut Charlie is a lot of infantry damage. Like, it's overlooked, but it's powerful. And if you need a mixed troop march for debuffs or buffs, this isn't Pokemon, can run a Jaden Lee and just it for dying quickly. Oh, probably need to do that. See, because of friggin' Jaden's power, because of armaments, they keep putting him front. No. I'm not equipping Thunder because he's never going to lead. Oh, I can't run an auto rally. My damn thing's full. Let's heal some. Gotta say hi to everybody. And let's take a look at how our sister alliance is doing. Oh, we have a connection. Yep, DBN has cut off Prey, so they're not able to push forward any further. And Prey's paying for their hubris, trying to push all the way to this level 7 over here. DBN just built up and cut them off. There's still the connection here, but it doesn't look like it's hostile. It definitely looks as if SDS is going to build up to that level 7 and take it. SLF isn't fighting SDS, even though there's no one there. It might be that this island has already been decided as well. And these things tend to happen. Don't know why you're building up around the... There's no one here to defend it. BGM should be rallying that. You get a full 2 million rally on it, you're good. Oh, looks like there's some more people coming in for it. So while they're also moving around, they're probably going to rally that here soon. But they're busy clearing out people. Oh, we got a few new people in here. Hello. Welcome to the stream, and hope you're enjoying day 3 of Island Raid. We're kind of hopping around different regions trying to see if there's anything interesting going on, and we just had a bunch of fighting down here in G70. God, I keep forgetting. There it is, G68. Nova's here. Ooh. This one's hurting more than it's helping. I mean, eventually you'll get it. That this person over here hitting it with the cars should have started that. One thing you can do with shelters at this level is have multiple marches ready. Have one person designated to tank, like this person coming up now with full infantry. Have them tank. Have the rest of the fighting troops come in and swarm it. And then when it gets down to red or yellow or red, where you're comfortable, you're not going to lose too many cars, have one march of full cars there to pick up the resources. Just to be there and finish it off. Mort is coming in to reinforce. Oh, but not with enough. I don't know why Shepard brought CO to the mix. But if you're going to hit a shelter, please make sure you're paying attention. Raigoro Tom looks to be taking most of the damage. No, never mind. This Lee hit first and is taking unnecessary amounts of damage because of it. But they'll still eat this shelter. Stop, hit it again. Now this is proper. However, you're probably full on resources. Go back home. Heal up your troops, come back. There's a couple people waiting to hit this person here. And I'm just going to ask. Oh, you're already over here. Look at you go. You won't be able to touch the bottom one, but you can hit the top one. Yeah, I see you. I'd noticed it right after. Yep. But seriously, switch over your equipment on Cynthia to Catherine. Rally with Catherine, Cynthia on that tower. And you should have no problem. Checking out other regions on stream. So I'm up to 9 viewers now. Is there anyone that would like to see a particular region while I'm kind of bouncing around in a kind of dead space now? Or I'm just going to hop over to other regions that people have asked me to go to in Discord. Our escapades are over. Nope. Okay. Let's go take a look at I believe 73 was the other one that had some stuff going on. Yeah, they were building down to here. They're going to take that level 6. RI-86 has already burned out everything that they're gonna burn. Look at that power. 137,000 power in armaments alone. Very nice for 41 million power. Okay, yeah, this one was already decided. What was the other one that had stuff going on? Shall we check and see if Boone and HNB are fighting yet? They tend to be on quite a bit. Oh, that's gonna happen. You started with 45 million. I was at 60 when I started this island. Uh-oh, what's Whiskey Dog doing? Well, sadly, there's no fighting going on here yet. It is sad. While Island tends to take about 4 days, the Island Raid is a 4-day event. Usually the island is decided by the end of day 2. I wish that wasn't the case, but for a lot of islands, it's because of how the matchmaking is. By the end of day 2, if it's not decided, then you actually have a good balance of power in your island. Let's see. G4. The 90s Island Raid. They aren't letting KNQS come out at all. Have they built another flag yet? No. DHX is just kind of making sure they don't move. Probably waiting on enough cement to be able to do anything. Once you've built that many towers, the amount of cement it takes to build another one's gotta be astronomical. I'm so used to shortest, for the last 2 islands, we've been shortest distance to the level 8 and circle it. And we'll deal with everything else later, so we can accumulate plenty of cement in that time. And because of how the scoring goes, where is it? How am I drawing a blank of where that is? Oh, because I'm not in it, I can't see it. Okay. Yeah, with just the center area, you can pretty much win your island without taking anything else. If everybody else is fighting over what else to take, just holding the level 8 is enough to get first place. So I believe it's 15,000 for the level 8, 4,000 for level 7, and 2,000 for level 6. With there being 4 level 7s, that's just barely enough to win, to beat out a level 8. And yeah, so you can get 15,000 from a level 8, 16,000 from all the level 7s, and 16,000 from all the level 6s. There's just not enough points. Anyways, it would take all 4. Did I fail math there? Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's the points. 15 for level 8, 4 for level 7, 2 for level 6. If there's a tie, it goes to the person who captured their last points first. So if 2 people end up with 2,000, or just 1 level 6, it's whoever captured their level 6 first. No thanks. I choose life. 126 million player that never logs off. Never sleep. I'm gonna say, oh, I get it. Honestly, if BTW was replaced with, I feel like RPG could be up here. There's quite a few other alliances that we've fought against. Any of the Fox alliances that are in G1 right now could have come down here to G3, and it would have made a more interesting island, in my opinion. Yeah, screw this event. Back to 68, and then I'll go check 60 shortly to see how Skiz is doing. And you've got some fighting. You already burned it. They must have backed out. Did they back out entirely, I guess? Yeah, Mort got completely pushed back. Pros is getting pushed back. Oh no, you rallied it, and that is just beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Very wonderful. Nice, powerful rally. One thing I do want to check, because it was long enough for a couple of skills to go off. Just want to see the difference in skill damage. Yeah, there it is. 29,000 from Catherine's skill. 47,000 from Catherine's second hit and Cynthia's skill. This is better skill damage this way. Much better. Is this alliance going to push forward at all? I feel like if they were going to go after this level 7 at all, they should have pushed now while Nova is distracted. But they're currently pushing towards 690. Likely to head after this level 6. Personally, I would have gone around, because you can still build to the top here and get away from their flags. Got you is neutral, and yet they're building directly to 690, or 690 is neutral. Okay. For neutral, they definitely didn't like RUA. Poor guys. Okay, one. Anyways, one other region I haven't checked tonight. Was it 60 or? There it is. Wanted to see how Skiz was doing. Skiz got... Well, they haven't been able to grow in any direction because they've constantly been fighting here. ASSY pushed down. Well, they fought back at Dep, but ASSY is now taken over. And I imagine this is a rough fight. Looks like they're geared up for a garrison there. Well, Got You appears to be heading after 690s, level 6 at this point, to try and make sure they don't end up in last. Are you all able to build in any direction, or have you just been holding on to your location for a while? Looks like you've just been holding. Arc 3 is allowing them to have this level 7, it appears. Random flag out here in the middle of nowhere. Unless I'm bugged out, they must have built one here, it got taken down, and then this is still... Who knows? It's weird how that bugs out sometimes. ALZ. Well, if I remember correctly, it was SKIZ, RED, and EXIS versus Red, ARC3, and ASSY. So this is the only fighting that's actually happened yet. But yeah, there's no major building from any of these alliances. They're heading towards this level 7. Shame I'm not going to get to see anything happen from that. I thought Skiz would be doing a bit better, so I'm curious why they haven't been building towards the level 8 at all. Where's Stompy fighting right now? More towers than nodes. It's called defense. Yeah, Too Hot has took that non-aggression pact early on, and they're gonna get some points out of this. It's really sad. I am kind of curious how it would have worked out if we could have coordinated well enough to fight against BTW. Oh well, next island. Hopefully next island we can actually absorb some of DBN's members. Let me get rid of some of these stupid things. Get rid of that compass, triangle, and the shield. I'll leave the diamond up here, and I'll move the star to you. Oh, can't mark it because you're not there. Because I'm not there. Man, that's sad. We were doing so well. I don't think anything's going to have changed here. ANCS building down to... Now they built down to the level 7. Built a couple of towers as a wall. They'll let them have the level 6. Maybe they'll try and head over to take a level 6 over here, but KLGD's not going to do anything. New D isn't able to push back against Murder right now. Dang. Well, it's past day 2 and most of the fighting is done. If you all have a region that is still actively fighting, please let me know. I want to be able to watch some of this for you all and give you my commentary on it. The fact that 7LG was even connected to ANCS at this point, I'll give them kudos for that. They're not going to hurt ANCS. It's too well organized of an alliance there. Not 76, 68. Yeah, Mort is given up, so there's not going to be any more fighting here. Rally Bandit, Rally Mama, if they have anything left. But yeah, pros, hopefully you learn something about making sure that you keep your friends and not act against them. And before you try to say anything to the contrary, this is not a friendly build. I will be on stream for about another 25 minutes, and here in about 10 minutes I'll go through all of the top regions one more time as a final update. So if you have anything happen in the next 10 minutes that you want highlighted, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to take some time and look through my equipment to hone really quick. I have a new gun I need to change. Sadly, I haven't gotten near as much gear as I would like. Actually, Tom, if you can equip the other gun, that would be great. Oh, I haven't done my arena today. I will set up my arena properly since we've only got a few days left. Here's Tom, Martin, my equipment set up, Jaden, Alex. No, 500, not 5,000. And max out infantry, Jaden, and Charlie Lee. It's worked out better in my favor, I think. No. I guess I'll go 501 today. Jaden comes up front. Charlie has better positioning there. Formation. Why is that different? What's going on? Because I could have swore that said 21166 up at the top there. As long as it matches. I'll use up this is my favoriteest best animal, Slappy Trout. Skip that one. Yeah, you gave up your defense. I know you did, but I don't want to. I'll beat you one day. Lestat is out of the alliance. It's an easy victory against a Jaden there. I think I can still beat Destiny. Well, getting a little bit behind in my power because I've been saving for this top commander, so hopefully. And I'll watch this one. Actually, I didn't see any AoE. You got Charlie there, but not an AoE debuff. Raigoro Thunder. Lewis Lee backwards. No, I'll put Raigoro next to it and get the damage buff from Thunder. Jaden switched himself over to there, so I'm getting the defense buff as well. Tom Martin isn't able to hold up to that much damage, and Lewis Lee is taking too much as it is. And just the AoE from Charlie and actually no, the AoE from Charlie Lee's killed Cynthia accidentally. Yep, just left with a couple troops, but it's 5v2. And Raigoro Thunder didn't really take any damage from this. And I've got two more. I don't think I'm able to beat anyone else. Yeah. Oh, wait, did Johnny mess up? I do not want to deal with that Chun early on in the fight. What do you got? Yeah, not quite enough. I end up hitting one of his tankier units when it flips around and I can't get through it. So, not yet, anyway. Let's take a look. So Mort has shifted to taking their level 7, so they're not done yet. Random cars in there ruining a couple of buffs. Yeah, they lost a lot. They're probably just hoping for points. Oh, I can imagine. I'm trying to think about the best way you should attack it. I would, because of how long it takes to burn towers versus build them, you could probably just ignore these down here for a while and build straight up to this corner. Take out those two, and that should get you access to this one. What's going on? Random Hot 9 person going around killing farms. Yeah, if you're going to be active for a while and you have enough for 1, 2, 3... Actually, let's see. 1, you can build up to here. 2, you can build up to here. If you've got enough for 4 more towers, you can easily make it into here. But you might be able to touch this tower with only 3. So just keep an eye on how much cement you have left and see if you can make it to pros with only 3 towers. Because if you take out this one, that should, let's see, between that opening there, yep, it'll leave you an empty space here in this slot to build a tower. That'll touch that one. Once this and the level 7 are taken, it should cut off everything south of it. Just know they're probably not going to let you take that without a fight. Well, before I do my last minute updates on everything, I'm going to need some oil. Do I have the resource slot this time? Yet? No. Stupid button. There we go. Get rid of that. I will collect all those tomorrow. I'm not going to sit there and make you all wait on it. And we currently don't have a resource center built here, but that's fine. Oh, better. Use these. I do not need steel. I am going to need food. I am going to need wood. Those are gathered. Okay. Oh, stupid thing. I still collect the Jaden fragments just to turn them in for the rewards before Island Raid. Claim. Come out of there. Got one more attempt for in case someone hits me. And with that, let's do our last minute check of the regions. I've got to go to work tomorrow. Boone's had this spear here for a while, but HMB's they came over to kill this level 6 hive with so much protection, it's funny. But I believe next chance that Boone gets, they will probably just take out the towers in a row here. And build in a way that keeps it away from the helipad. This is so they can completely cut them off. Because Boone's not gonna let them have any flags outside of the helipad if they can help it. TBZ still hasn't built a flag here, so no triple rallies tonight, which is a shame. I was kind of hoping for that. Other than that, the rest of that island's decided. There's really no point in looking at the rest of it. You have G2. Zooming out, you can see how ANCS has decided to come around all of the mountains, take two level 7s and 2 level 6s. Murder is taking their level 7 here and is guarding it, and is heading up to this level 7, likely to get second place with ANCS. Nudie and Fox Zero have their 6s. So does KOGD, LG, and Fox 3. ANCS took Fox 1s. They're not allowed to have that. But ANCS is going to take the level 8 and then the island's over. There's nothing else. Our region, you've already seen it. We'll take another look at Region 4 and all of the Region 90s. KNQS, after a long fight, got pushed back to their own helipad, which is kind of sad to see. Less F got a less than F score, taking their level 6 and then immediately giving it up. I am curious, are they maybe a farm alliance for one of the other regions here? No, I don't see one. So I'm curious why they decided to sit so far out of it that they got the points for the initial capture and then just left it. 97 KOs and allowed to play today. Joker kind of built to over here. Looks like they just wanted to help. Level 6 and a level 7. But DHX has 2 7s and a 6, and they will have the 8. HSU has a 6, Coors has a 6, but if DHX has anything to say about it, they are not going to allow that to happen. DHX has started building, so they will likely take this tower out shortly. Only takes about 15 minutes to build a tower at that level, so if you want something to watch, you'll have some fighting there shortly. But we've got 7 and 2 6s, so that's second place, and then a 6 and a 7 here is third. So G4 is pretty well decided. It's just a matter of who's going to get last. We will take a look at the region we've been kind of watching one last time. Not 68, not 76. There we go. Okay, going for the 4 tower build. And gonna burn them along the way. Perfectly fine. So, this will definitely be worth watching if you're interested in sticking around to watch Island, or if you're still up. You've got 3 minutes on a rally. Oh. Mr. Fan is going to get rallied here in a few minutes. And there's already people trying to... What are you doing? Let's watch Stupid in action. There you go. What did you think you were accomplishing? You can tell how many troops are in there by how fast it's building. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'll stick around to catch that. Mort's about to get rallied again. Are they going to hit him as he's passing through? Or no? Yeah, he's... Hopefully he pointed him out and isn't just going to hit him on his own. Well, he's going to make it all the way to Sadie. But not with many troops left. So Sadikov is about to get rallied. Mort is currently down here, ignoring the rest of their team that's been dying. They just took their level 7 because they haven't had a chance to take it since. There is connection here, and there is a rally going on here. Peter Hank, not a bad one early on, but as you can see, the basic attack damage isn't keeping up. It's weird seeing a Catherine Cynthia tower do as well as it's doing right now, which only goes to show how unimpressive the rally is. Catherine Cynthia is not defensive, so they're either stacking that tower full of riders, which may be what they have left, or you have that rally full of junk. And it looks like it's a mix of stuff. I'm seeing infantry, riders, and ranged in there. Someone pulled a Lee out of the tower in order to try and weaken the rally through AoE. And he's gonna, yeah, he had to back off immediately. Ooh, they launched a rally on Yule. Let's go over there. Is it burning? Ah, look at that. Nice, easy rally here. 33,000 skill damage, 36, 22, and 36. Nice, easy fight. You likely didn't take everything, so scout it again. Be careful, it's going to have about 60% of its troops left. So if you're going to hit it, swarm the crap out of it. I'll go check this rally down here one last time and call it a night unless somebody has a region they would like me to check out. Yep. No idea. They're swarming it. At this stage, that's not going to go well. Like, at all. That is still a full tower. Despite what that yellow bar would tell you. And 690, if you're going to come out with a Jaden in order to weaken a rally, make sure you actually get the skill off that weakens them. Anyways. There is one more region I will check on. And that is my Sister Alliance's region, where they were cutting off prey when I last checked. Yeah, DBN has definitely taken over this one. One more flag connects it. Yep. Make that circle so it's harder to kick them out of the area. They connected that flag in a way that would take a whole nother flag to reconnect, so they at least have a 15-minute window if prey tries to do something stupid. R4W isn't going to take that level 6 from PHX. G3R is completely going around the level 6 to hit the towers in the back, but it will take 2 towers to remove it because they still have that connection on this right side here. So they'll need one more tower built here to cut this one. Well, they could build and cut this one as well, but you're leaving yourself a slither of Alliance territory to work with. And this one's arguably going to be closer after it's built. But it's nice to see our sister alliance doing so well here at DBN. SDS is building up to that level 7 to take it to get second place by the looks of it. Are they going to fight SLF for a 6? No, it doesn't look like it. 6 and a 7 here. 6 and a 7 there. Yeah, it looks like DBN first, SDS second, and depending on how well, if BGM takes that level 7 here and the level 6 up here, I believe that'll be BGM in third. Yeah, okay. And with that, unless anyone has any additional questions for me or have something they want me to check out, it is closing in on 11 o'clock for me. And I am an old fart. So, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I will post this to YouTube before I go to bed tonight. And I've got to respond to a few comments in YouTube before I go to bed tonight anyway. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad we got up to 9 viewers this time around. I'm liking having the additional viewers at least popping in to say hi. I love chatting with you all, and I love trying to help you all understand the chaos that this game can create from time to time. So, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments of the YouTube video I'll make, or head on over to my Discord. I'll drop the link to that in YouTube as well. With that, this is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off. You all have a great night.